My mom was dragging her entire music library and misclicked. Oh no. Hello everyone, and welcome to Crisscross. My name's Perry, and today we're going to be looking at the horrifying and self-explanatory world of r/Facepalm. Let's get into it. The 1961 Buick Flamingo with rotating front seat. Imagine your mom having this when you were younger. She could just do a 360 and beat you up. Mom, we gotta get some McDonald's. Not now, son. We have food at home. Oh my god, Mom, this is such bullcrap. I can't believe this. Facebook just pulled an Obama and started accepting gay ads. I think ads are based on your internet browsing patterns. Teens are dressing up as mask-wearing grandmas to score alcohol. Nice job filming yourself committing a crime, genius. Rational people. You can't just win every argument by being too dumb to argue with. Anti-maskers. Says you! You clearly underestimate my power. Flirting! I am awful at it. But being confident and awkward has somehow gotten me a few relationships in my life. No one asked. This is literally Ask Reddit. Still never met anyone who has or had the COVID, or anyone who knows anyone who has or had the COVID. Have you? Sorry, but so tired of people asking this question. My neighbor lost 4 in one night at work. My husband lost 4 workers in his office, all positive. People have lost loved ones. I find asking this question is just unnecessary. Which is why I wasn't asking you. The AR-15 is the modern-day musket. An everyday gun for everyday citizens. The AR-15 is not an assault rifle. There's no such thing. Assault is an act, not a kind of rifle. Running shoes don't exist. Running is an act, not a shoe. That's you. That's what you sound like. Those are some really cute kids. Then there's this guy, ready to ruin it all. You can tell they vaccinated that kid. Hashtag neurological damage. Dang, bro. You get your education from YouTube tutorials or what? The kid has trisomy 21, which is known as Down syndrome, which is a genetic disorder that has nothing to do with vaccines. It develops due to a failure of the 21st chromosome to separate during the egg or sperm development. This affects the zygote, which means the kid, vaccinated or not, was unfortunately destined to be born this way. This guy has a bag over his head. I'm at a bit of a loss for words. I didn't expect to see something like this. Microwave this foil ball for 3 minutes, and this is the result. I see someone has destroyed their own microwave. So I just went ahead and did a little bit of research. Apparently most microwaves can't heat over 212 degrees Fahrenheit, or 100 degrees Celsius. Anyway, the melting point of aluminum foil is 1,220 degrees Fahrenheit, or 660 degrees Celsius, so that wasn't even gonna work to begin with. Notice, if you come on my property, I will beat you off. Well, well. Kids describe color to a blind person. Have you ever seen the color of a blueberry? I haven't seen anything ever, that's the whole point. Get wrecked, kid. Parking ticket issued to bus in bus stop. The decision to put a parking ticket on a bus during layover at a bus stop has been called absolutely ridiculous. I would love to hear what the officer had to say about this. A French bus driver died after being attacked by passengers for asking them to wear masks. Top 5 countries you visited: California, North Carolina, South Carolina, Minnesota, Arizona. Literally none of these places are countries. Woman who marries herself, then cheats on herself and blames it on men. I haven't seen this article, but I am afraid to see if it's real. Here's something to ponder. Why is pro-choice okay when it comes to a woman's body and unborn child, but it's not okay for someone to have the choice of whether or not they wish to wear a mask? I'll wait for the debate, but I won't participate in degrading comments or ridicule. Because I can't catch a pregnancy from your lack of abortion? Lower cognitive ability linked to non-compliance with social distancing guidelines during the coronavirus. I don't know what lower cognitive ability means, but I certainly won't wear a mask ever. People have whole conspiracy theories about masks and how the government is using a surgical mask to control us. I can't deal with y'all. They literally assign each of us our own number. They make you pay taxes, register your property and your address. They know everything about you, and you think they're controlling you by telling you not to literally spit on one another? What's wrong with you? There are plenty of good cops. What about this one? She stopped another cop from choking a guy. This one spoke out against racism. And this one had evidence of departmental theft and corruption. And what happened to them? Fired, demoted, harassed into quitting, and mysteriously murdered by his own gun the night before testimony, respectively. So, the only good cops aren't cops anymore? Nigeria's anti-corruption boss arrested for corruption. That is literally the opposite of your job. Mystery deepens as two countries with vastly different approaches to healthcare and governmental supports have vastly different success rates fighting a disease. US. If only there was some way to beat coronavirus, but no one knows. Every country that's beaten COVID. We listened to scientists and we paid people to stay home. US. We'll just never know. Just use your immune system. I dropped food on the floor today and picked it up and ate it. What's unacceptable to you is certainly your choice, but apparently a lot of people think the immune system works just fine. Dang, if only those 137,000 dead folks had just known they could use their immune systems. Of course! Can't believe I didn't think of that. I am confident. If you can do Home Depot, if you can do Walmart, if you can do these things, we absolutely can do the schools. I don't always go to Home Depot, but when I do, I tend not to go 5 days in a row for 7 hours at a time. Fortnite Darkfire Bundle, PlayStation 4, disc not included. 1 out of 5 stars. Can't figure it out. Honestly, bought this item for my son. Had no idea it was a download and not an actual disc. Why send a case if so? I bought this for Xmas and still can't play the game. It'll not play. Money well wasted.
How did you survive the coronavirus, Dad?
I went to work without my mask and built up antibodies because that's how our immune system works. Absolute legend. Starbucks barista allegedly wrote ISIS on Muslim woman's drink. The manager told Aisha he didn't understand the issue because names get spelt wrong all the time. Well, that's its own issue. But wait, there's more! This is what is wrong with kids these days. No respect for anything, anyone. This is the future of our great country. Please. Your generation couldn't even handle black and white students in the same school. I saw a job post the other day. It required 4+ years of experience and fast API. Couldn't apply as I only have 1.5 years of experience since I created that thing. Maybe it's time to reevaluate that years of experience equals skill level. If you use facial recognition for anything, the government has your face, lol. Wait till you find out about driver's licenses. Lad Bible reports. Conspiracy theorist, 30, died of coronavirus after trying to catch it to prove it was fake. Don't worry. Your contributions to science won't soon be forgotten. English pub installs electric fence to stop gathering at the bar. Well, it's one way to handle things. I can't believe the school is on fire! Thank God we got all the kids out in time. Well, we better get the kids back in there. But the fire's only gotten worse! Well, sure. But consider how much it costs to keep them out here. So are these supposed to be duck people or just humans with really long lips? Coronavirus. Florida sets new state daily case record of 15,299. Florida. If you ain't first, you're last. NASA should just put all flat earthers in a rocket and not bring them back.
You do realize they use a wide-angle lens to make it appear like a globe. It is flat from these altitudes, 250 miles.
Here we have a legal document which is printed in Calibri, a font that was introduced in 2007, and the document is dated 2006. That is some Sherlock Holmesian levels of deduction right there. Has anyone lost a dog near blank road? Ginger and white. Think it's some sort of husky. Looks really skinny. Poor thing. I am historically terrible at identifying animals, but I'm pretty sure that's a fox. I swear, my girl is a freak and I love it. Let's just zoom in on that reflection right there. Kate Hudson says, I'm raising my daughter genderless. We still don't know what she is going to identify as. I can't think good. No mask, please. This is a gun shop. We shoot people with masks. Just saying. I had posted that I don't want any Trump supporters messaging me with misspelled words while calling me an idiot. Hi Caleb, is this still available? Yes, I have several. Let me know if I spelled this correctly. You're a freaking idiot. Actually, no, it's you're. Deanna Lorraine says the COVID-19 death numbers will be used to justify a socialist healthcare push, which we must reject. America's healthcare system is actually the best in the entire world. Meanwhile, healthcare in the US, a homeless man held up and robbed a bank for $1, then sat down and waited for the police to come to arrest him so he could receive healthcare in prison. That guy kinda looks like George Carlin. A deaf baby hears for the first time. Thousands of hours of patient experimentation went into this. Science is glory. Accurate headline. Hearing patient doesn't know how to deal with deaf baby and decides their life for them without their knowledge or consent. Is there anything more depressing than left-wing architecture? Why, yes there is. It's called homelessness. How to break into a house. Update. Fans broke into my house. Must be a good tutorial. Reminder that members of Congress are real people with families who like pizza and make bad jokes and love their dogs. Yeah, but the majority of them are trying to kill my mom, bury my generation in debt, and prevent my friends from using the freaking bathroom. You forfeit your humanity when you try to take mine. This is where Americans can travel now. Is there like an imaginary line that thinks they can stop us? So wait, you support illegal immigration now? Do people outside the US celebrate American Independence Day? Why or why not? Why would they? Do you guys in America celebrate Red October Revolution? No, what's that? I mean, some people celebrate Cinco de Mayo or St. Patrick's Day. There's some pretty cool Dutch holidays I think would be fun to celebrate. A year ago, I left Kurdistan with food poisoning and a new nose. Kurdistan isn't a real country. I'd like to know where in her tweet she mentioned it was a country, Lamal. By saying you came to or back from Kurdistan is implying it's a country. Reading went over your head too, love. I just came back from Walmart. Does that make Walmart a country? You never see the All Lives Matter people respond to the Blue Lives Matter movement with their slogan. It's only a response to Black Lives Matter. I'm scared that my 15-year-old will get her nose pierced when she turns 18. I don't want her to mess up her life. How do I convince her not to do it? Can you set something straight here? On a previous post roughly an hour ago, you claimed to be a 14-year-old, and in another post from April, you also had a 12-year-old daughter. You're a 14-year-old with a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old? Please stop. Guys, a new shipment of masks has arrived. Beautiful and super comfortable. Allows breath much easier, in addition to the delicacy and femininity that this tulle mask brings to the female face. You can order girls now. Oh no. Just had a Karen call in 911 on us, telling us it was unconstitutional and inhumane that we require customers to wear masks. Police came in, gave a huge sigh, and told us we were doing a good job. I'm distracted by that sign there that just says, pepperoni, 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 cheese, 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 crust. Today I learned that 2,520 is the smallest number divisible by all integers from 1 through 10, but it's not divisible by 8. Yes it is. Divided by 8, it's 315. That's a fake sum. McDonald's needs to chill. Come inside me next time. Try one of our blueberry muffins with your latte. We have a little girl here, somehow holding a box at 5 meters. People who leave their phones set to military time are freaking war criminals. How do you look at 1605 and go, wow, I can understand that? Freaking bootlickers, what's next? You're gonna go join the army? Recruit me? Americans be like, okay, I can't count past 12 actually. You ever just look at your clock in military time when it reaches midnight? It's really satisfying. I got some people clearly not happy with Mount Rushmore. Pack them up as a family and ship them back home. Should be automatically deported no matter what country they're citizens of. They're Native Americans. Where exactly do you propose we deport them to? Heckin' racist with his Confederate flag. It says Norway right on it. Your mask goes over your nose, too. Guy in the foreground clearly never learned to read. From an unknown source. Here we go. COVID fact. Surgeons wear masks every day for hours. And within 2 months of becoming surgeons, their brains are so deprived of oxygen from breathing in their own carbohydrates that they drop dead on the spot. The government has been hiding the deaths for years because of their lucrative ties to the mask industry. Look it up. Can't find the stories? That's how good they are at hiding it with their HIPAA laws. Think about it. Are you alive or dead? Now, are you a surgeon? Exactly. The media doesn't want you to know. That's all we have left for r/facepalm. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a like. And if you have some advice for how to be a better performer for my videos, go ahead and comment and tell me what you think I can do to improve my performance a bit. I always really appreciate getting that input. Thanks again so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video.